see it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's in that type of mentality. Well, that is.
I'm win or nothing.
I mean, that has to do with your coaching in your front office. If your front office isn't going to give the coaches the tools needed to make that type of run, the coaches do what they can with the players that they have. But if you have a front office and an owner who's doesn't have that mentality of, okay, we're gonna freaking win the Super Bowl. I don't care what it costs.
Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to end on. They have a loser culture. Wow. They are losers because they have a losing culture.
Thanks, Trump.
All right. Well, listen.
They are losers.
They're losers. That's the thing, though, man. Is that if you're okay with losing, if you are okay with going and making it, having a bye week in the playoffs and then losing every time you're in the playoffs for the last 7,000 years, then you've got ownership that they're okay with losing. There you go.
And I think, then you have to, I guess, consider, are they okay with losing, or are they just okay with doing just enough to make money? Yeah,
to be a good team, a solid team. So how about those Royals?
I don't know how about those Royals. I didn't see any spring ball, but I've heard that Moose is going down to AAA
no, Gordon.
Gordon, yeah, Gordon's going down to AAA.
We don't have Hosmer anymore.
I know we lost,
and we don't have Kane anymore.
Nope.
Those two are the two I would have rather have kept out of Escobar and Moose.
Yeah.
Just saying. Because we can have Cologne or somebody play one of those little fellas up. Because we got about 5 or 6 guys that can go between third base and shortstop.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who fucking plays those positions. But we don't have anybody that's that great that can play first base. I guess we got a new guy in. Fine. He's not a Hosmer.
Yeah.
And then, we do have Orlando out in center, who's a fucking speed demon. The guy whose first 4 hits in the majors were triples.
Yeah.
So we got a guy who can fucking smoke the bases and is fast out in center.
Yeah.
The problem is that he doesn't carry the same type of a bat. Even though Kane isn't going to get you 20, 30, 40 home runs, it might get you 15 to 20 maybe.
Yeah.
But the average, Kane was in the high 2s. Last time I think Orlando played, he was in the high 1s or low 2s, I think, actually.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But then again, we are a defensive team. Even though we tried to play big ball last year, we should probably get back to small ball. And I think he can play small ball. But, fuck. Yeah.
I've always been in the Billy Bean camp, man. Does he get on base? Can the dude get on base? I don't care how he gets on base. Just get on base. Because, I mean, if you get on base, you have more of an opportunity to
have sex with pigeons.
Yes. No. Put points on the board.
See, we lost this year apart. I'm not able to finish your sentences like I used to be able to. I really thought you were going to say have sex with pigeons, but I guess that's my thing because it popped into my head and not yours.
No,
we got to get this cohesion back.
I wasn't even thinking about. Pigeons were not even close on the radar. But yeah, I don't know how's our pitching. I know we still got Duffy.
No, that's about it though. We don't really. Here's the thing: we were picked. The best. Okay, so the best that I heard that we were picked was a 71 season. And as those of you know, there's 162 games in a season. Mm-hmm. So in order to be a 50% team, we need to win 81. And I think the best one, I think maybe it was 70. It was like 71 or 74 or something like that.
So they don't even have us going to the playoffs this year.
They don't even have us going to the playoffs.
What is it, 94 games to make the playoffs?
Something like that, yeah. So, but we finished a little bit. Was it a little bit under 50% last year?
Yeah.
So this year, I think we're supposed to finish about the same. But I will say the 2 years that we went to the World Series, we were finished to pick in the 70s. Wait, we were picked to finish in the 70s, not finish to pick.
Yeah.
Fuck, I need to get this talking thing back, man. But yeah, we were picked to finish in the 70s also, but we ended up going to the series two years in a row.
Yeah.
However, we don't have that same team, and we don't have that same pitching.
No.
Which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, but I mean, if we can get a group of guys like we did with, Haas, Kane, and all, those other guys, if we can get a group of guys together to play like they did together, it might be all right. I mean, because I think that's like a good chunk of baseball right there, is getting a group of dudes that can play together and play, play well to get you to the playoffs. Because once you get to the playoffs, man, it's
yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Well, and I will say this: I hope Hosmer tanks, and I hope he's no longer one of. A lot of people are like, oh, always and forever, always a Royal, I'll always love you. And I'm like, no, dude, He is not a Royal. He is a Padre now.
Yeah.
And listen,
Padres? He got traded to the Padres?
Padres.
So
No, he chose to sign with the Padres. Now, here's the reason why I say he can go fuck himself with a spiked baseball bat. The reason is because he chose the Padres, who, out of the last 20 seasons, they've had four winning seasons out of the last 20.
Yeah.
A, B, people go there and their career dies. Like, I don't know, James Shields. He went to the Padres from the Royals and did literally nothing after that.
Yeah.
You know, there's another list. There's actually a list of players, but I don't remember them all. But I just know him because Shields was at one point in time part of our 14 series team.
Yeah.
So he went there and his career died. But the other thing is that he was actually offered more money by the Royals.
Yeah.
To play with the Royals, but he took less money to go to the Padres, so he can go and fuck himself hardcore.
I don't know, man. So there's some sort of pull to. I mean, San Diego's nice. I like San Diego. I love visiting San Diego. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's where he just wants to just chill out and retire. And
shit, he's from Miami. I'd rather just go home.
He's going to the fucking Marlins.
Well, who did Giancarlo Stanton play for? Was it the Marlins or was it the
I don't know.
Devil Rays? I forget. But if Giancarlo Stanton was a Marlin, they're in need of a big hitter, of a big bat. So he could have gone back home and chilled in fucking Miami, bro. Drove around fucking Main Street if that's what it's called. in a fucking, I don't know. What do famous rich people drive? A Fiat? A fucking Lambo? A Porsche? What do they drive these days?
Like fucking Maybachs and shit.
Yeah, they drive that up and down. You know, I'm pretty sure it's not Main Street, but because we're not talking about Atchison, Kansas.
The very popular street of Miami.
The one popular street of Miami.
Yeah.
People drive up and down that shit. He could be part of that parade, but he's not now. He's in San Diego, which is fine. I've been to San Diego. I like San Diego.
Yeah.
But he smacked me personally in the face.
Did he really?
He drove here, smacked me in my face, and said, "You know what? I am not taking more money to stay here and play with a team that I'm good chemistry with, and I'm going to go down there and let my career die slowly or quickly, depending on how it goes." He's probably actually going to fucking tear an ACL anyways.
Yeah.
With all those doing the splits at first base like that, like he does. I'm just mad. I'll get over it. I'm still in the anger phase.
How much money was that guaranteed?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. I didn't have my lawyer look over the contract like I normally do.
Well, you should probably get on that.
Fuck yeah, I should. I could have explained to him the benefits of sticking around Kansas City.
That is true.
We just got somebody who wrote in, says, I met this chick once at a bar whose claim to fame was banging Hosmer. So there you go. Apparently she was hot. So see, he could have stayed for all the freaking all the trim,
all the KC whores,
all the KC whores.
I don't know, man. I think if I had to pick between KC, Sleuths, and San Diego, I'm still going to San Diego.
So there, I will give you that one. I will totally give you because you're probably right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So okay, I can get that.
That is not a point of contention for Sting. You got to bring me more than just the fine women of KC.
Well, and I'll tell you this,
KC Mo.
KC Mo, that is. I fucking cannot stand cold weather or winter. So
you're in the right spot then.
So I will tell you that if he's anything like me, he will also be O'Doyle rules. So if he's anything like me, he's gonna probably head to the nicer climate, anyways. I think.
Oh, I would. I mean, shit. Look at Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could. Phillip Rivers could play anywhere in the NFL because he's a decent quarterback, but he will stay in San Diego because San Diego's nice.
Yeah, and that's another team though that's just. Well, not last year, but
just good enough.
They're just good enough to not get anybody fired. Well, I'll tell you what, though.
Let's caveat to that because they just moved to fucking LA.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, but I think that's a step up, though. I would say, but nobody gets fired there very very often. Nobody, they're with the exception of LaDainian Tomlinson, everybody pretty much stays on the team. But I will say it was interesting that they fired Marty Schottenheimer after going 14-2. This is about 10 years ago, but still, I mean.
Seriously, when the fuck did he coach there?
Listen, man, I got a memory.
Is that before or after KC?
That's after.
Okay.
I think that's where he went right after. No, maybe not. I don't fucking know. Maybe. I don't remember. So I got to tell you, it's kind of funny. So I had been texting myself show ideas over the last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And funny enough that I was doing that because I was like, oh, cool, here's a new idea. And I would text it to him. I would like literally stop what I was doing and text, like, kind of like how you see people will write stuff down on like a notepad.
Yeah.
So I was texting myself messages about various ideas I would have that I would think would be like funny show topics.
Yes.
Okay. And I apparently was texting the wrong number. So I was not texting my phone number. The number I was texting was to somebody else. And they never responded to me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read some of these ideas that I had.
Yeah.
And have you just kind of see what you think.
Okay, well, hopefully no one steals your intellectual property.
Well, this is pretty intellectual.
Yeah.
Yep. Super. So I'm going to see how you would respond to these, okay?
All right.
Stories about friends, Mace, and Walmart at 6:45.
Ooh, Walmart at 6:45, huh?
That's AM.
AM?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
Right?
That is rough.
Right.
That's either a rough night or you have to get something early in the morning because
Right.
there ain't shit but shoplifting happening.
And some of these...
It's 6:45 a.m.
And some of these we'll still go over. I just think it's funny that I was sending these to somebody that has no idea who I am
Yeah.
or anything. Power Grid beer bottle sterile.
I don't even know what that means.
Right. Right. Dance is poison, emotion conveyed with aggression of move not face. 15 different dabs discotheque.
Dude, how fucked up were you when you wrote these?
I must have been super Oh, that was at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, nothing good happens
Yeah,
there.
I was probably shit canned.
Yeah.
Let me- Dance is poisoning. Okay, that's fine. That's maybe metaphoric.
Dance is I guess.
Or no, I'm sorry. Dance is posing. I also can't read.
Okay.
Dance is posing.
Uh-huh.
Emotion conveyed with aggression of move not face. I don't know what I'm saying.
Are you maybe you're talking about people that dance and they have like a really angry look on their face when they
I don't know. Okay, hold on. Move conveyed with aggression of move not face I. Period. I didn't read that part. 15 different dabs discotheque. So I don't know. Maybe that's a name for
15 different dabs, huh?
Maybe it's a name for a nightclub I want to open. I don't know. Otis looks like a 7-foot junior high kid.
Who's Otis?
The new dog.
Oh.
And then I talk about my dog. I have dog vetting process.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then we have, oops, where was I at here? And then we have, so there was a moment where Sam and Otis were kind of being like super tender, like kind of laying next to one another and kind of grooming, kind of licking each other's cheeks and stuff,
Yeah.
And then Otis tries to stick Samson's whole head in his mouth. And then Samson snapped at him, so that was kind of funny. Here you go. Cam chisels in trademark, make the dab like Jumpman, like a guy who gives himself a nickname. Oh, and I know what this one is. I was watching the Panthers play, and I don't like the way that Cam he chisels in he literally like chisels his trademark, his Superman and his dab and all of his little first down bullshit into moments where it doesn't necessarily need to be like he could be down by 37 points.
Yeah.
With 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, he gets a first down. He still does that bullshit where it's so rehearsed. He'll stand up and do his little first down pose, and I'm like, guy, stick it up your ass.
Yeah.
That pose doesn't. So, anyways, I was comparing it to basically like a guy who gives himself his own nickname. It's like kind of a shit move. It's like
yeah, it's pretty douchey.
It's pretty douchey.